knock a guy out with one punch. He was super duper when it came to one punch, and it was all about the timing, and it was all about the shortness of the punch. Tyson's knows his disadvantages. He knows what he's got to do. Now, he had to adopt the Peekaboo style, like Floyd Patterson before him, both coached by Cus D'Amato. They were short for their weight, so they couldn't out-jab their opponent. You know, a taller guy will always out-jab you if there's equal skill. He couldn't do that. He had to get close. He had to hook, right? He couldn't jab. He had to get close enough to hook and find the chin. So he did that with head movement. And it was all about head movement, getting close, because if you upset, you upset and you antagonize an opponent, a taller opponent, if that target that he's trying to hit is moving and won't stay still and won't be hit. So if he keeps moving, it unnerves your opponent, and then he gets himself into a position where he can hook over the top. And the damage he did was phenomenal until those bigger guys were better opposition. So you win all these kind of knockout victories against big guys. Then you get against the big guys who are actually good.
Yeah.
Right. And that's when, how do we cope with Tyson? Well, we don't let him too close and we uppercut him. Right. And there was a lot of that going on in the heavyweight division when Tyson was there. Still a great champion.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
One of the things people do is bend the wrist when they're hooking, right? And what's happening is they're punching here, down the knuckles here, or the bottom part of the finger, rather than the knuckle part of the glove. And they're in danger of damaging the wrist, right? So you've got to keep a straight line all the time to keep it firm and stable and turn like this. Look, it's still straight.
Yeah.
Right? If you do that and you hit somebody on the top of the head as he's coming forward, then it's end of story. Wrist.
I think, because I actually hurt my wrist quite badly and it was hitting someone. So it probably, without fitting gloves, so that's probably what's happened to me.
No, it's not. You're doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, that is 100% more likely to be the truth than anything else. So before we finish up, Frank, I've got a couple of quick fire questions I'd love to ask you.
Sure.
What makes a champion?
Attitude. Forget about the fitness and the ability. We take that for granted. The ability and the ability also to think their way through a contest. And I think, like, if I've paid whatever they pay for these fights and I'm sitting watching, I just want the guys to get in and say, that's boxer A, that's boxer B, this is the World Heavyweight Championship, whatever. Right?
Absolutely.
And get on with it. Because it makes a champion person, which I think is more important than being a champion boxer.
I think that's an absolutely beautiful answer. I was expecting you to say about the physicality of it and what they're doing, but no, that's absolutely perfect.